Hello, and welcome back to another video. If everything goes to plan, this video should be coming out on January the 10th of 2025. Put in the comments if you are seeing this video around that time or if it got published around that time. So before I get to running my mouth, let me tell y'all what the plan is today in this video. Now, last week I did my own personal nails for the competition I was going to, but I didn't show y'all the actual nails that I presented. And I didn't post them on the business page, which is AKM Claws on Instagram, because I wanted to post the YouTube video along with the actual post. But if you follow my personal Instagram at Mason_AKM, you would have seen it along with me winning first place. Now, I don't know if I said, but this competition took back in place in September of 2024. Like I said, we're playing catch up. All the links will be in the description to my pages, so you can go back and look at the pictures if you want to look at the pictures before we even get started in this video. Now, as of right now, y'all see I have a chapstick bottle in my hand and I'm putting some clear acrylic around it. Y'all probably wondering, what are you doing? So like I said, this is my first competition. I want to do something out of the box, something very creative. So my plan was to get some acrylic and connect two nails and make them a street. Because as y'all saw in the title, we're doing Mario Kart. Put in the comments if you had a DSi or a Nintendo Wii and y'all played Mario Kart, specifically the Rainbow Trail. If I can, I'm going to insert a clip of what I'm talking about. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, y'all are missing out. So to make that street that I made to connect the two nails, I used this chapstick bottle to basically be my form, just to hold it in place until it dries. This was my first time doing this. I've never done anything like this before. While that was drying, I already had started on some of my nails, which most of my nails were black since the Rainbow Trail is indeed out of space. I don't know what made me come up with the Rainbow Trail. It was just all of a sudden came to me, and then I just went on the spree to look. And if y'all saw the TikToks, because I did post TikToks on it, you would have seen that I had found the perfect thing at Ross, actually, for my display. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, that I'm doing these voiceovers, I did post the TikToks on me preparing for the whole thing. I posted them after the competition just in case my competitors was there to see me, because they were posting this on social media. So you can go to my TikTok. Everything will be linked in the description. Now in the video, as you can see, I am fin to start designing, and on my thumbs I put the words actually Mario Kart. So as you can see in the video, I am simply drawing them with white. I tried to get as close as possible as that kind of funky, kind of abstract looking font. I wasn't perfect, but it was close enough. Please keep in mind that I got these competition nails done and my own nails done in 2 days. So, and that's including the actual nails, my nails, both hands, and the diorama to go around the nails to just be basically a whole school project. But, since I had got right straight into the video, how are y'all doing today? What's going on? What is the weather like in y'all city? Tell me what's going on. As you can see, we kind of got a long video to go because these nails took me like 4 hours, and we're not even include my nails, and that's just the footage, not when I press the camera off. Y'all be having to think, the nails be taking me like 4 or 5 hours long, especially when I be doing these creative sets. Sometimes I be doing sets on my own hand. Now, doing a client's hands, of course, they don't take that long. People they take like 2 hours. But I have to record all that, and then I edit and narrow it down and fast forward and all that. And that still be taking time. But we're going to do better this year. I promise you. Now, as you can see, I am writing the word cart. Same thing with that funky kind of font. Trying to do this close as possible to the actual logo. And I don't know if you noticed or not that some of it I'm not as fast forwarding, or it's not going as fast as I would usually fast forward, because I actually want you to see all what I did. I could fast forward the whole thing and it just be 5 minutes, but I don't want y'all to miss it, especially if anybody's taking notes on what to do or how to do something, or they just interested in the artwork of it. Now that the outline of my letters are done, I'm going to fill them in. I didn't fill them in while they were still wet with the outline, because they would have spread it into each other, and we don't want that. And as you can see, I took my project home. I couldn't do it. Like I said in the other video, because in the other video, I was totally at home. When y'all see this desk, I'm at home. And when y'all see the desk with the marble print in it, I'm at home. I done took almost the whole shop home to do these projects, just so after I get done, I can just roll over in the bed. Let me tell y'all more what was going through my head on this competition. Yes, I did win first place, but at the same time, I worked hard for that first place. Yeah, I told y'all, like I said earlier in this video, it took me 2 days, 2 to 3 days to do this. I literally spent my whole day and time. Only time, if I wasn't doing it, I was taking a nap. And when I got done taking them, I would get right back up and to do these nails. Now, at this point, I'm taking a little bit of pigment powder and I'm going to pat it on some of the letters. Well, all the letters in different colors to make a rainbow, because that's how the letters look on the actual logo. This was my first time actually using pigment powders. In the video, you're going to see I'm kind of having a hard time isolating it, and I even use a correction brush to kind of get away off that black. Did it still come out cute? Yes. Was it kind of hard to use and I didn't really know what I was doing at the time? Yes. Am I down to try anything? Yes. I do that with a lot of my clients too, and I tell them when they be asking me for stuff that I've never done before, I tell them, hey, I ain't never done this before, but let's see. But not to toot my own horn, but it always come out fine for the most part. I don't know how I was supposed to clean my brush, but I just dipped it in the acetone and I patted it on this paper towel. As you can see, I'm patting it on now. So hopefully that's right or not. I don't know. It's my first time, y'all. Bear with me. But like I said, I'm taking the pigment powders and to make a rainbow design on each of the letters. After putting all those powders on, I just cured it and I put a nice top coat on top to seal everything. See, to not know what I was doing for real, it actually came out pretty nice. I know what you're thinking. What the heck is that? Alright, so once again, if you actually played the game, you remember that they had these huge stars in the background. So I called myself trying to mold it. It did not work out that way. So we threw it away and we had other plans. If you saw in the video, I did pick up some wood pieces. So I actually used stars and these wood blocks for the mystery boxes. For the boxes and the stars, they're gold, so I just did a sparkly gold shimmer on both of them. And did whatever drawing they had, of course, in black. It did take multiple coats of this gold to actually cover it, to actually not look like wood. And I think it came out pretty good. Garbage. I don't know what I was thinking when I made that star. That's before they had like the 3D gel, or I had the sculpting gel, so all I had was acrylic. Shame. And I didn't even put in the clip of me actually taking the time to file it, put top coat on it, all that. I did all that to that little star, and it was ugly, so I had to get out of here. Like I said, the stars and the cubes took layers and layers. But after putting all those layers, we're just going to simply draw the question mark for the mystery boxes on all sides. And this is what it came out to look like, and I did a total of 3. After that, we're going to do the same thing to the stars. We're not going to do the bottom of them, but we're just going to do the top part where they're actually going to be seen. Same thing for these. Gonna put that base coat on and just do layers and layers of this gold, shimmery gold. Then after all the layers, we're going to put the little dots for eyes, well, lines for eyes, and then that's it. And this is what they came out to look like. After that, I just put a base coat on all the nails so I can be ready for designs. Once again, we're going in with this black because, like I said, the whole trail was out of space. Okay, so for these nails, these are just kind of like some plain nails. And when I say plain, they just were the not so dramatic as the other nails, just to give room for the other nails. As you can see, I have a whole palette of the rainbow colors. I'm just going to take some lines of each color and make a rainbow around the nail just to represent the street that was in the game. After adding each line and then finally like a complete rainbow, and I put some glitter on top, we're just gonna simply put some little stars on the black with a gem on top of them. These right here are some plain black nails with just glitter of each color of the rainbow. And these are the nails that those cubes and the stars are going to go on top of. I just add a little bit of the glitter to kind of just give them a little more pizzazz, just so they won't be plain black nails. And to hold these big old pieces of blocks and stars, I actually had to use acrylic. I recommend you use acrylic if you don't want that gem to fall off at all, especially if it's a big gem. If your gem still comes off or your charm still comes off and it's on with acrylic, evaluate yourself, because ain't no way. I was putting all my completed nails in this little case until I got done to hot glue them on the actual hands. These are the nails that I was most excited for, and they were actually kind of the easiest. So in the beginning, this was that piece, that clear piece that's in my left hand. That's that clear piece that was around that chapstick bottle. And what I'm going to do with these, I'm going to simply just glue them on top of the nails like a nail tip and blend it in with some more acrylic. Now, I will say, in the game, the street is actually a whole rainbow. But I was getting tired. I'm not even going to hold y'all. And I just simply made a gray street. But instead of yellow lines like our streets, the lines were rainbow. And I didn't have the right color gray that I wanted, so I just mixed white and black. And with that, I painted the whole thing gray. Now I'm putting my rainbow lines on. I would have loved to do the actual rainbow streak, but with the curves and everything, it would have been a little bit hard. And I would have had to paint the bottom too. And my time to actually get some sleep for the morning was kind of running thin, so this was my alternative. And I think it still came out cute. And this was the final product. Now y'all couldn't think this was going to be AKM claws nails without adding a little bit more to it. Just like I added acrylic for those stars and those cubes, we're going to be adding acrylic to the street to add little bitty motorcycles to look like they're actually on the street riding it. I added one on the flat and kind of added one on the curl just like they're actually racing. I don't know if I said this, but I was really proud of myself when it came to these competition nails. Because yes, it was my first competition, but these are also the first very dramatic nails I've ever done. I literally drew these on a piece of paper and said, I want to do them just like this. And to actually be able to do them without stressing out with little to minor problems, I was so proud of myself and it makes no sense. So after I put the motorcycles on there, of course, I'm going to put my top coat on there to blend the acrylic, and we're done with this nail. I just think that came out so cold. Put in the comments what y'all think, because I just feel like if y'all don't like it, y'all hating. Alright, after that, we gotta have a nail with a little bit of detail. So I decided to take this white nail that y'all saw me painting earlier and draw some of the characters out of Mario in there. I didn't draw them in full detail, but you can pretty much tell who they are. Put in the comments in order who y'all think who each person is. Like I said, if you played the game or if you played Mario in general, they should be self-explanatory. But let's test y'all. Not gonna lie, I was proud of this nail too, because you know, adding all these little bitty details to these little bitty characters, even though they weren't quite in detail, it took some time and of course caring. Oh, not to mention, I was preparing for the video that was last posted to do my own nails. So y'all will see me a little bit in the videos in between of curing the nail. I was giving myself a refill. Can y'all guess all 5 characters? Like I said, put in the comments who y'all think is who, 1 through 5. And with that, all the competition nails were complete for this Mario Kart set. I said I was very proud of myself, and my family members and friends were really proud of me. I'm just glad the vision actually came to life. Because like I said, I drew this on paper and I was actually able to do it. Other than the star that I wanted to do, but that's besides the point. I know y'all thought we was done, but we're not. So I put a little bit of manifesting in there. And I simply drew me a first place ribbon, just like if we were in the game. Which is crazy because I ended up winning first place. Ironic, huh? You know I was tired if I didn't use a dotting tool to make this circle. For the ones that know, this is a pick up pen for your gems. But it stopped picking up my gems, so we're using it for other things now. Now we're 100% complete. Put in the comments what y'all think. Put in the comments if y'all think I should do some more dramatic sets like this, even if I wasn't doing the competition. And thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe, all that. I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.